watch what you say. I'm streaming my Madden game because I'm streaming them.
Is it still the GTA video?
What?
Is it still the GTA stream, or is it?
No, it's my Madden stream for my Madden game.
Okay.
Yeah. Fucking Darkness knows. He's like my fucking
Hey,
fucking
KO,
moderator.
get in here.
Yeah.
KO, get in here a second. You ever see this? Jump in. Watch this.
My thing is, I think I'm gonna
Did you buy the Krieger?
I bought it when there was still snow on the ground everywhere.
Alright.
Oh.
And
You like it?
Yeah, I found a
Yeah, CD, you found the glitch with it. CD and I were seeing which is faster, the Sultan one or this one.
Krieger's one's not at all. It cuts out at 200. It would get up to like 200, then it literally just completely cuts out and stops the glitch.
But you have to think about upgrading it. It's gonna be like 100,000.
No, so I'm not.
They still have Geno Atkins.
I'm not joining this.
Matching hundreds. It's the coach. This is NFL
Hey, can you invite
Ice
Pixel account?
Yeah, okay.
I'm not the only person. I don't really.
I mean, KO, was he not running into you?
He was on the. He wasn't slowing down at the turns as much as you should.
Oh,
And plus,
Strand wants to talk to you about that trade thing you guys were gonna do.
No, I don't really want to deal with that right now. You can talk about it if you really gets the thing. I don't really want to talk about it. I don't really want to talk about that right now. Just so my day's gone, yeah, I don't really want to go in there. I knew it. I knew it that something was gonna happen tonight. Went to practice and just something was different. I knew it was gonna happen, and guess what? Every single race from the first lap, guess who took me out half the time?
except miss.
Graham took me out Richmond. The rest of the time was acceptance. It's really why I don't want to talk to him right now.
He's watching my stream.
Oh, sorry.
Oh god.
Told you all.
Grim Sanity break checked me at Indy.
Both of these teams about to reach the halfway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. This is taken at his 4.
Okay.
And a good effort on the return there gets them across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Here come the Bengals now to take over. They'll be led out by the Red Rifle.
What, somebody's flag though?
It's Andy Dalton.
This is a young man who has a lot of quiet confidence in his abilities. He won't shout it from the rooftops, but if you ever talk to him, you sense it, and you start to get it. In fact, I asked him about his mobility, and he said, well, I did run for over 1,500 yards in college. That was an easy answer from him.
Hey, can you talk to me about something?
Now from the 33.
Something's gotta be done with fucking crazy legs. I'm getting sick of them.
Oh, gosh darn it. I did not mean to have this across
midfield and
well, Andy Dalton just got 24 yards.
Called that a very strong gain of 24.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
What?
I kept getting... It's starting to piss me off.
The former second-round
He refuses to tackle. He refuses to learn.
backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
And he sits there and says, "I do practice."
He said he cut me off. He said
you know better than I. He has the ability
he
to
cut
take
me
over
off
a game. So
lap,
what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure
lap 1 at Tree Hugger when we were racing for 4th, and I probably should have let him go, let him by, but I got tight and drove it hard for it.
On second down, here's Mixon. And he'll get this pretty close to a first down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 35.
On a second and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape. And in
Daytona, I just kept...
it led them to believe
I kept getting wrecked up.
Situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on third down. Doubling this guy has to
He
be
said that you guys only got together at Tree Hugger.
He just ate that one alive, just stuffed it.
He said you guys only got together at Tree Hugger.
It's the same thing. It's big ass track, flat foot the whole thing.
He's just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well
What?
over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
He said you guys only got together at Tree Hugger from what
They
he
were probably
remembers.
hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
And he's going to take this all the way down to the 40-yard line.
Take it straight.
So the Steelers now in great shape to begin their initial possession.
Oh, yeah. I feel
And a
that.
glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback.
And what I enjoyed watching this week when we had a chance to watch them at practice,
He said
I didn't mean to get into
he said he knows that he hit you in military, but he got hit by
a
someone.
lot of respect, and frankly, I thought it spilled over to the defense. I thought the defensive guys were coming over and teasing and joking with him. You can tell they respect the heck out of him and really want to play well for him.
Yeah. Richmond, that was just
Oh
like Richmond and Daytona.
Tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
I don't know. I got plowed first corner, and I was stuck at the rear of the rest of the field, rest of the race.
After the loss to start out, here's
I just got
second and 11.
wow.
Now a handoff here to his running back.
I was trying to when I got the last
They're
part.
able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down. He was last week over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week.
And he's going to take it in for
Oh
a
my
Steeler
God,
touchdown.
Oogie Boogie.
25 yards for the touchdown. And the Steelers
Oh,
have taken
no.
the lead. I'll let you do the analysis, partner. But
Well,
every
one,
touchdown pass is
that's
your
racing with air.
quarterback throws, and with the success
Air
that his
fucking
team
never
has had,
apologizes for
Rob,
anything he does.
Rob went at Tree Hugger the first lap. Rob went and took KO out, and then he wasn't going to make the corner, and then he ran into me, and then Ice Pick had nowhere to go. I went and I was facing the right way, and then Ice Pick had nowhere to go. Ice Pick
I don't
ran
know.
into
I don't know
me,
why Oogie Boogie's so fast.
and then Crazy just stopped. He turned into me and he just stopped.
I know that, what's his face? Crazy wrecked in front of, oh my God.
Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick.
Joe Hayden.
As he gets us all the way down inside the 25.
If you want to invite Sharon to talk about it, you can. If not,
is maybe a step slower than he was when he came into the league a decade ago. I know I questioned his speed coming into the game, but what he's lost in speed, he's more than made up for with intellect. And that's a great job of knowing how to position himself to make that interception.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll be a loss
No.
of a yard.
It's as long as it's
okay, so what happens with that?
Like, if you see him
Since
coming, you still
Poppy
can't just
didn't
you have to
do
make
it,
fire on him.
You can threaten all you want, but you will only get a penalty if it gets done.
Who?
He's able to work free for about
Who did you say, Darkness?
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit
On the
off
last
a
lap,
pretty
yeah, he
decent
brake
gain.
checked me.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at
But also on the last lap, he was directly behind you and he brake checked me.
Smith-Schuster, that's complete. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
I have the end of Indy.
Tony, oh my God, everybody leave me.
I have the end of Indy.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
Military, and Tree Hugger. All saved on my PlayStation.
Missed out talking about these guys on the opening drive because they were in the end zone before we had a chance to even say anything. But let's keep an eye on these wideouts. QB,
That's holding. I'm gonna cry.
Touchdown pass. You know he's looking for a few more before this one's over. Those wideouts will get plenty of opportunities to try and score again.
So this will be accepted as
What's the name of the playlist?
Backwards. The penalty yards marched off as they'll try again on second
NASCAR.
and goal.
That's it.
And he'll give it here to his running back.
Okay. Well, I think I'm getting off. I'm tired.
Shy of the 5 at the 6. It's a solid pickup, 8 yards, but work still to do now on third and goal.
Who?
They'll look to throw on third and
No,
goal.
who saved you?
That's
Gosh,
complete to his
dang it,
tight end, Mike
Gesicki.
Gesicki. And
Down here
inside
deeper
the
than
5
that.
here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal.
Well, the coverage was tight that time. They allowed the pass underneath to him, but they rallied to him pretty fast, too. Converged on him and got him down. That'll bring up.
Wait, Arena Workshop, you can get different colored
Good
lights?
drive gets him inside the 5.
Yeah, it costs
but
you
they
extra
could not
money.
punch it in.
For like front
Credit the
headlights, you
defense,
can?
too. Make sure that happens because
Yeah.
that was the old bend but don't break
Oh, I didn't know
approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
Then he'll take this across the 25.
I think, honestly, what Richmond, I think something happened and it looked like cucumbers like straight like moving up in the wall or something.
Last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Does it matter what mechanic you have in there, or does it matter?
Free and get home for the sack.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator,
Shit, I don't remember my.
I didn't know if you had like if you had to have bennies in there.
I'm gonna hit him with a screen soon.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Dalton on the draw to Mixon. And they see right through that defensively. As he'll be
I ended up
hit
doing
and
that
taken
opening
down
night
to the
of the
backfield.
season. First race we did,
Second
tied
down
it right
play
out.
results in a loss of 2 yards.
Stephon Tua came out of Notre Dame as another one
Daytona.
of those really
It was
tall
me and Judge. We were like
defensive
literally
ends.
side by
Would
side.
they be able to have the leverage to bend and make plays? I think he just gave us an answer with that tackle.
Oh yeah. It was like 1,000th of a second or something. Like the game literally said we tied both ways. Times were exactly the same. Game.
That's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it?
Yeah.
Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Yeah, I'm probably getting off. Why are you clobbering me? Bro.
Yeah. All in one season.
A terrific return there. 27 yards all told.
Bro, I can't remember my password for my social club account.
And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Is that it? There it is.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 10-3 our score after one here on EA Sports.
Who is it?
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move
Hey, who
on
you playing
1st down. Operating from the gun. Love. He'll buy some time right.
Bogey.
I don't know. I might end up just doing something next week to take a week off.
The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Ryan Switzer, his second touchdown on the season.
You guys stop running my car over.
No.
Great corner out there, not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle.
They'll say, KO, I can see your truck running in the corner.
No. He was racing.
So it's going to get blown up if it hits me again.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3-point city.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1.
Tell me what you're mad about.
And he goes down. Javon Hargrave in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
2 sacks last week, another one right here.
Not much now. I was literally toning right for the corner and you cut me off.
Not just his off season, but the film study he's been doing during
Then that's the bubble. Because on my screen,
a few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point.
Okay, but how is my tires toning left when I'm literally toning for a corner?
Need something for deep in the bag of tricks here.
Why would I wreck you on purpose? Why do you think I would fucking wreck you on purpose? No, I'm gonna yell because he's literally saying I was gonna try to wreck him on purpose.
I'm streaming, so
why would I wreck him on purpose? Why? No.
He's not even here, so there's no reason to even yell now.
I'm not even gonna yell now. I'm just saying. He literally just said I toned left to wreck him.
Alright, I'm streaming and I don't want to listen to it.
I'm not yelling, you know, I'm just saying.
I'm tired of hearing about it.
It's over, it's done with, nothing's gonna change it now.
The fact that he thinks I was gonna wreck him on purpose when I literally was toning right for corner and he came down.
He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
I just don't know, that's just, wow, okay. I see how people...
Sorry about the black screen, guys.
They'll run it now out of the gun. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? Gonna give this time to the tailback. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a Pittsburgh
invite whatchamacallit to the party.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield that can take it the distance. But a short yardage, trying to pick up first downs, that big guy, always a nice.
I left him hanging. So, week 5 CD is at Monza, ISM, Darlington, Clarington, Charlotte, and Jackson 500. Okay.
On 2nd down, Swift. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal.
And then what, week 6 is Mosh Pit, Sprungsville, and the Roval. Okay. Okay, so I got all the tracks.
No gain on the play there, and they're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Boy, no chance defense as he was met and dropped behind the line there.
All right, guys, I'm getting off for the night.
After a loss of 1.
Talk to you guys later.
You're still just in the second quarter. You taking the 3 points?
Yeah.
I am taking the 3 points, and I'm just relying on my defense here. Show me I have a little confidence in them, and let the offense know, nice drive. Come back next time. We'll go get 6 then, but for now, we'll take the 3.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here we go with a player's spotlight, and we shine that spotlight on Andy Dalton. And I guess the question, Charles, is what's the formula for keeping him better protected? Because as we see, the protection, it struggled.
And normally what you get is renewed determination. When the big guy gets hit, that usually sparks people. Hey, we can't let this happen anymore. They take it personally. He's not supposed to be on the ground. But that hasn't been the case so far in this game. So maybe they've got to figure out how do they get rid of the ball faster to help out the offensive line so he doesn't get hit as much.
Why?
CD.
Why? What is it?
CD.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
In our franchise, the Patriots are 1 and 5.
Dalton with a give here to Mixon. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. Earlier this half, you were wondering how the defense was going to handle him defensively. Were they going to bottle him up at different levels, so to speak, is what you said. What have you seen so far?
Well, I think they've been absolutely terrific because it feels like on every play, if you were watching this in the film room, when they clicked off the film or stopped it, you would see 11 shirts of that same color right there in the frame trying to tackle it. That's what you're looking for.
Mixon with a first down carry. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point.
We'll give away. I'll hop right in right now.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
Yeah, we have to be supportive. You got to be supportive.
This one is incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go around.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts.
That's actually the best place to score
So
stuff.
head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
How much is that?
I'll be back.
Yeah. What is it? Damn. Damn. That's crazy.
Oh, fuck. I just
Honestly, I wouldn't even be able to tell that you were from Germany. Oh, that makes a lot more sense.
Oh, shit.
I was like, damn, you don't even have an accent or anything. It's like just perfect English or whatever you want to call it. But, alright.
Right. Back. What? Who?
The Bengals bring out their punter now.
Alright, there, bud. Hey, that was good racing with you tonight.
44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well.
You see, bud.
And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues
Really?
into the
Get off
end
at
zone.
11?
It's a touchback. Getting set to go again as we look at the
That's
back,
right.
heading onto the field again. We're in the second quarter. They've got the lead. The lead, though, not so much because of the ground game, because of their air attack, Charles.
So what they're seeing so far is
you're getting
the
off too.
Possibility of things loosening up later in the ground game.
Just let him. Just ignore him.
Maybe they have to start respecting
just
that
ignore
even
him,
more as the
guys.
game goes on, and then there will be running lanes to find later.
Yeah, trying to get him more involved here on this drive, maybe. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
I don't even know what he said.
All told, it's an even 30 and a first down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. No.
Just leave it alone, CD.
Gain on the screen there. It's second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Wide open receiver complete. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Thank you.
From the gun, Love. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of 34. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout.
Do I take?
As they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Here we go. Set. Hey, read. I got it.
They'll try to run this one in. Pushing and fighting his way in for a Steeler touchdown. A great effort there.
Just Darkness, stop.
Seconds of the first half.
Don't even say
anything. Steelers, they broaden their lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. Boswell good with the extra point, and a route is on here in this first half. That time a 6-play drive, and it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown.
I'm winning 27-3 for the Bengals right now.
And this will be a touchback.
I think I'm going to try to finish Uncharted tonight.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
You up for the long haul with me there, Darkness?
And they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'm going to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Hi again, everybody. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the league here in the unofficial midway point, week 8 of the NFL season. We'll start in the NFC East with 2 teams that have no love lost between them. Washington at Dallas. And it's the Cowboys on top as they play the second quarter. 2 touchdown passes there for Dak Prescott. From there, we head north to Minnesota. Check on the Vikings at home at US Bank Stadium. And you can see there is the visiting Colts who have the lead in that one. Seth Roberts, a touchdown reception. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So
I said I'm winning my game 27-3.
Remember, they're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat in this ball
I just
game
told Darkness to let it be.
this one up to the 26.
And I told Iso if he's in for the long haul tonight. So I'm gonna play. I think I'm gonna try to finish Uncharted the first one tonight.
You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
They'll run it now out of the gun, and just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
Boogie, boogie.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one goes for 24 yards.
Boogie.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 47. Back to throw. Love over the middle. Hauled in by Smith-Schuster.
And it's going to be holding.
Goes down, but not before
Guaranteed.
getting us inside the 25. As a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there.
Exit, exit. Two times. Everyone's got four.
Looking to throw. Love escaping the pressure right. And a quick shuffle pass here is complete.
Boogie.
13 yards
Freaking
there, offset
Boogie.
some of the penalty
My boy.
as it's 2nd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention. Because now
Mike Gesicki.
Touchdown. Mike Gesicki, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
Had 3 touchdown passes. You're right, he looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents and also maybe shrinking the playbook a little bit. They did tell us that. Bottom line, he's really good.
Boswell for the extra point. And they're able to up the lead by 1 more. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it ends with the Steelers finding the end zone.
My team is really young.
Now as they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So here are the Bengals now as they get their first possession of this 2nd half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Third down, a shot here for Dalton. And that is incomplete.
We're into the 2nd half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the 1 touchdown.
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way into the end zone, and now he's just trying to do it for a 2nd time. And, of course, with that comes additional yardage.
Yeah, looking for additional yardage, and again, that 2nd score here in the 3rd quarter. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Off the play fake. Love. They'll roll him out right. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
Sometimes it's design, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13. They'll run on first down. Swift. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. And credit the tackle to Taco Charlton with a stop. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. 2nd and 5. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. They'll keep it on the ground. Swift. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the 1st. This defense bending but not breaking. It's a gain of 3. It's now 4th and goal. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this? And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great play there. With touchdown number 29, too short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record 31. As his guys continue to pour it on. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead will swell by 1 more.
Yo. Yeah.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
I have no idea.
This one fielded at the 5.
I have 2 people watching it. I have no idea.
25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Hold on. Let me...
The Bengal offense now gets set to head back out onto the field. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet.
Talk.
And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
And now the throw hauled in by Green. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A Bengal first down on the 16-yard pickup there. One play has him up past the 40 already.
I get it. We'll talk more after I'm done, all right? I got, like...
fake to Mixon. This is Dalton. Oh, he dropped it.
I am...
And that's pretty indicative
4 seconds left in the 3rd.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Okay.
On 2nd down now, Mixon, and he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
That's the end of the 3rd.
Now in Pittsburgh, and this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Dalton, he gets this in the hands of Mixon. call it a gain of 5. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they...
All right, we're going to put in... we're going to put 2 in for a little bit.
Looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
A gain of 10, good for a Steeler 1st down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Wide open receiver complete. And they got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 right at the 40. Back to throw here. Eluding the pressure right. On the right side open is Gesicki. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
2 yards.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
Poppy's 3 and 3.
On 1st down, Swift looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. The quick slant caught, and he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. The last catch nearly got him a 1st, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. That is caught. It's Juju for the Steeler touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster, his 9th touchdown of the season, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Boswell good with the extra point. And that will extend this big lead. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And out now, here come the Bengals. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Here's Dalton. Green brings it in. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a 1st down. Andy Dalton now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Dalton here from the gun. Looking left sideline, incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. The Bengals on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Let's go.
Now a handoff here to his running back. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And he'll give it here to his running back. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be a 3rd and about 13. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. The linebacker Preston Brown there to knock that one away.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. Amazing, perfectly placed. If that ball goes 1 extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard, the starting point is the 20.
So there is a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have? Same groove motion over and over. Once they have that down, it repeats under pressure.
Now Dalton. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And they're going to get this all the way out past the 20. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down. Andy Dalton now 9 of 16 through the air as he's got it 1st and 10. And now
what
secured by his running back out of the backfield. He's at the 40, 20, and he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
And that touchdown, well, it barely puts a dent in this lead. And unfortunately, I'm having too many flashbacks right now. I remember getting beat down like this playing before.
Oh, yeah? College, high school?
College. Not a heck of a lot of fun. I still remember playing and trying to tackle an elusive tailback who ended up scoring 4 touchdowns, 226 yards. He scored so many times and had so many great runs, I knew every note to their school's fight song.
Bet that ice bath felt extra cold afterwards, too.
Oh, no, there was no ice bath. You're just trying to get out of there before the reporters got to you. At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And his throw here's incomplete. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. Can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can...
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
But plain and simple, that's the 2nd time today that he's dropped a pass.
And that one, I think, maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
Was this game announced as a night game prior to, and maybe his rhythm is just off? He's got thrown off. He's got to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play.
That's it, baby. We got one.
Here we go with a player spotlight, and we shine that spotlight on Andy Dalton. He's playing pretty well. I don't think it's necessarily him changing up something he's doing, but that O-line, they've got to protect him better.
They do. They've got to make sure that they give him more than enough time in order to find targets downfield. And sometimes what happens when these things are going on is that the field general will step up and say, hey, that's on me, guys. I didn't get rid of it fast enough. Anything to try and relax them a little bit and take some pressure off, because they do know that they are trying.
Yeah, well, we've seen the 4 sacks so far in this contest. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Throwing, Dalton. And this is dropped it incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone. As time has run out on this ball game. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Steelers, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Bengals, they fall a game under the 500 mark at 3-4 through 7 games. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our...
Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready? Are you ready? Get ready, dog.
Alright, well, that's the end of the game, guys. 48-10 final score against the Bengals. Move up to 6-1.